has a long history of defending wilderness and preservation and protection of wild places for everyone. But this year's Earth Day activities, we are focusing on water, especially because we've got this drought happening, and so we want to help make people more aware of where their water comes from and what it gets used for and what they can do to possibly use less water and live more sustainably within the limits of the water that we have available. So that's our main theme this year.
So we have a game here for kids to play where they can throw balls through these windows in a house and learn what they can do in that room to conserve water. And then we're offering them some opportunities to learn the other things about the club.
Great. Give me a little of the history of the Sierra Club.
What was that? Sorry?
The history of the Sierra Club.
I'm not the wrong person to ask about that, but it's been around a long time. The San Francisco Bay chapter, I believe, is celebrating its 90th birthday, I believe, this year, and so the chapter has been active all around the Bay to help in development issues. Oftentimes we're fighting developments that are making inappropriate use of wetlands or areas that should be preserved for open space. We are having people sign, because most of our water in the East Bay comes from the Mokelumne River in the Sierra Nevada mountains, and so our use of water here in some way impacts the water that's available in the river there, which will then flow through the delta, through San Francisco Bay into the ocean, and there are endangered salmon and other species in the delta that desperately need more water than we've been having flow through the rivers and through the delta. And so we can make a difference in that by lowering our water use. And so we have a petition for people to sign that is advocating that the one stretch of the Mokelumne that's still wild and free-flowing be kept that way forever. It's a Mokelumne Wild and Scenic designation that we want for that river.
What do you think of the wind out here today?
It would make a great energy source.
Where's the windmill people when you need them?
No kidding.
Yeah,
no
well, it's challenging.
Let me ask you a question. What's the biggest misnomer people have when you talk to them about the environment? Did I stump you on that?
Well, maybe that they can't do anything to help preserve it, or maybe that environmental protection is something that only helps the wealthy or well-to-do, And in fact, we think that good access to parks and to rivers and oceans and information about those things has the opportunity to kind of uplift everyone's life and to give them a source of energy and a source of inspiration that's useful to everyone.
You have a petting zoo out here?
Yes, we're Farm to You, and we have the mobile petting zoo. This is our second year coming to this event. And it's a very nice event. The people are really friendly. The kids have a lot of fun enjoying the animals. We brought Izzy, the black llama, and Betsy is the mini donkey. And this is Beamer, the mini horse. Harpo, the mini goat. He is the dad of the two baby goats over there. So we have Harpo, Zeppo, and Gummo. And that's Petunia, the pig down there.
I don't know why I'm sensing a Marx Brothers theme here.
Yes, we like the Marx Brothers.
You go around and you do this at other events. What kind of other events do you do?
We do birthdays. We're located in Emeryville. Okay. We do birthdays. We've been to senior care facilities. We just do whatever people ask us to come do.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm Laurel Poten with the Alameda County Transportation Commission, and we implement the half-cent sales tax for Alameda County's transportation funding. We work with all of the cities, all 14 of them in Alameda County, as well as AC Transit and BART. Our commission is made up of representatives from all those cities and those two other organizations, whether they're mayors or council members, as well as the 4 board of supervisors here in Alameda County. So a great example of products that we work on is on I-80, right out here outside of Emeryville, from the Carquinez Bridge to the Bay Bridge. We're implementing a high technology project that will make traffic calmer along that highway. One of the other great programs we work on is called Safe Routes to Schools, which we implement through schools in Alameda County, teaching kids how to walk and ride their bikes to school safely.
And the Emory Unified School District is part of that.
Yes, it is, and it's very exciting.
Yeah.
We do walking school buses. May 8th is Bike to Work Day, and throughout the month it's Bike to School days, rotating through different schools. And so we are informing people about how they can ride their bikes.
What kind of information are you giving out here?
So here I have information about the aging population and how they can stay mobile throughout Alameda County even after they can no longer drive. We do travel training for public transportation. I also have information about Safe Routes to Schools, as well as our partner agency, how to learn how to ride BART. It's a really fun comic book that I have here because a lot of people say, do you have bus schedules? I'm like, no, they're our partners, but here's some information about AC Transit or BART. Other information that we have is the countywide bike plan, which is really great. We work with all of the cities in the county to try to connect people's bike paths.
Oh, I know Emeryville's very enthusiastic about biking.
It's true. The commissioner that represents Emeryville on our board is Ruth Atkins, the vice mayor, and she's a big advocate for biking, which is really great.
Absolutely. What do you think of Earth Day in Emeryville?
I think it's wonderful. It's so exciting to be here. It's a beautiful day. I love the view. It's awesome.
Great view.
Yes.
You can see the Golden Gate Bridge.
You can. It's so nice. I love it.
So my name is Sarah, and I'm the Poet Laureate of the city of Emeryville. And they asked me to read something today, and it's very windy, and all the kids are very excited and looking and trying to find answers and trying to find things. And it's called The Turning Over. I root and rummage through garbage, rotten newspaper, prescription plums. An old woman watches closely. She has seen this dance before. The turning over of ordinary things. A pair of shoes, worn receipts, an empty suitcase, a rusty icebox. She knows this dance by heart. The urgent search for the story on the other side. The stunned eye of the surprise. Answers. Fleshy meat of the matter. Another reason why. Tirelessly I turn, still she watches. Every back, every bottom. Her quiet maker and her mark. Thank you.
3 to 5-year-olds, Dana, hold up your sign, please. Middle section. A paper